Sugar Shack shaken sugar. Belgian candy sugar. Wisconsin.
Jevne.
Jevne. Yeah, that sounds good. Good for you. I couldn't pronounce that.
That's my guess.
Jevne and Constant. Wisconsin. Which we've had a lot of, obviously, luck in Wisconsin. 2-2. Across the border.
Sticky finish.
It's sticky.
It's sticky, like, for sure.
Hey,
I have to say, I got a little on my hands and I just did this. I feel like my hands are stuck together. I'm getting everything that they describe on the can, which
still is. Then Constant. Wisconsin. Yeah, let's do it. Hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here
for dark beer.
And today we have some Sugar Shack shaken sugar. Yeah.
We have Humble Forager Sugar Shack Diaries Maple Mocha Stout.
Did we look up what Sugar Shack Diaries is? Is like a series, do you think?
It is a series.
It is. Yeah.
Yes.
And this is the Maple Mocha Stout of this series, I wonder.
Yeah, I've had one other. We have not reviewed it. I just had it on the side.
Yeah.
So this would be my second beer from them. And I do think I've tried maybe one other, but I'm not certain.
From Humble Forager. Huh. Looks good.
Yes. So it's a 12% ABV.
Wow.
And we are supposed to get maple syrup, coffee, cocoa nibs, and vanilla beans. So
nice.
Sounds wonderful.
Sounds really good. Yeah, it looks like it's made with chocolate and crystal malts, which is always good. I always like that. Chocolate malts seem to be roasted a little more for the sweetness, and carefully balanced with roasted malt dryness. So they must roast their malts and then dry them even more or something. It'd be interesting to understand that process. One of our favorites, it has a touch of brown sugar and always Belgian candy sugar. Huh.
That sounds good.
Right, sounds good.
Very unique.
Yeah, complemented with the layers of Wisconsin maple syrup. Have you ever had Wisconsin maple syrup? Or didn't
Wisconsin. I've had Wisconsin cheese. But I can't say that I've had Wisconsin maple syrup.
Yeah, we'll might have to get some of that and try it. Ecuadorian cocoa nibs, which we love. The cocoa, even the coffee from Central America. So, and then Mexican vanilla beans. A lot more people are using Mexican vanilla beans instead of Madagascar or Tahitian. So, this should be good. And then fresh roasted Mostra coffee beans, which we get a lot of Mostra coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're kind of one of the go-to sources for people that use coffee in their stout. So
and probably allow them to do their own blends, right?
I would think so.
Coffees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot out there about the brewery, but they're a distribution brewery only, so they don't have a tap room or a sit-down facility, and they're just outside of Madison, Wisconsin. And the head brewer there is Austin Jevne.
Yeah, that sounds good. Good for you. I couldn't pronounce that.
That's my guess.
Jevne and Constant. Wisconsin. Yeah, just out. They're just outside. Madison's just outside of Milwaukee there, so really close to Milwaukee. So, yeah, and they offer a variety of styles. I guess he brews at different places, and then brings unique flavors and profiles. A rotating cast of ingredients throughout the season. So he's like a lot of breweries. Right now it's stout season, so everyone wants to brew stouts, and then summer and spring. But all their ales utilize real ingredients from partners that share their vision of sustainability. So they always look for organic ingredients and people that are looking for sustainability, environmentally friendly, and all that kind of stuff. So
I like that. I don't like, so many beers just get that artificial just coming through, and
you can taste it
so much. I think you taste it first and foremost, you can just taste artificial. So to have real ingredients sounds wonderful. Again, because they don't have an actual sit-down facility, they distribute to 20 states, and you can also find their beers on Tavour, my friends, hello, and Craft Shack. So
I love Craft Shack too.
I've used both of those services, and they're both top-notch. So
20 states. I think we said, we talked about it, I found them in Louisiana, which they don't get a lot of craft beer there in Louisiana from out of state. And so it's the distribution is interesting, right? How some people can get 20 states and other people can only get like 3 or 4 or whatever.
I wish I would have listed the states because it was really spread out nicely too. So even if it's not in your state, maybe a neighboring state, if you're traveling.
Across the border.
Picks them up,
across another border, Then Constant. Wisconsin. Yeah, let's do it. Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Woo!
I thought you kept saying Constance. I was like, what are you saying?
Wisconsin, yeah. Sugar Shack Diaries. Interesting, yeah. Should be good.
All right. Are you ready for this one?
Yes. I'm hoping this is a good one. The last one we just did sounded so good and it was a little off. So
it was.
Anytime we get beers from other states, which we've had a lot of obviously luck in Wisconsin with Wanakee and Untitled Art and Octopi. So love it. So I'm hoping this is close to that. I mean, we love mocha, we love maple, and we love 12% stout. So
look at this beauty! Wow.
It looks that look 12 when you're pouring it.
For sure.
That looks thick, like motor oil.
I can already get some beautiful aroma. So
yeah.
I am.
Wow, the carbonation is
good Lord, sorry, it was messy, you guys.
Yeah.
Whew.
So, right away, appearance. What do you think? What do you think about appearance?
It's beautiful.
The bubbles are so tiny, though. I mean, this is a 12%, so it's usually heavy, but look how tiny the bubbles are. They are very uniform.
Yeah.
Look how uniform they are. They're all the same size and very small.
As long as there's some bubbles, I'm okay. It's when I don't see any bubbles or carbonation, I get, I start off on a bad note. So I'm okay with the tiny bubbles. It looks super thick. You can tell the body's thick.
Dissipated real quick, like most 12%. Right?
It did.
Heavy. It looked heavy coming out of the can.
A nice mocha head.
A little bit of lacing when you roll it.
Yeah, tiny bit. It's almost like doing the stained glass effect rather than having a whole lot of lacing.
Yeah.
But, I think it looks wonderful. I'm going to start with a 4.5.
4.5, wow. I think I'm going to start with a 4. The carbonation is kind of throwing me off. Usually when I see certain carbonations, it's got like different sized bubbles, not too big. The big bubbles seem to be always off. But the smaller bubbles, and there's a bunch of them, it always seems to be very highly carbonated. But this is supposed to have a lot of sugar in it, so maybe that has a lot to do with it. So, yeah. So what about the aroma?
I cannot wait. The minute I cracked it, I started to smell something. Yeah.
I didn't smell anything. It's a cool can. I like the colors.
You can tell it is so sweet.
Yeah. What you getting?
Definitely getting brown sugar, vanilla, maple. I can smell alcohol, which I would expect. It's 12.5. A tiny bit of like roastiness. It's nice. It's making my mouth water. So I am sticking with the 4.5.
4.5.
I really like it.
Yeah. You know what I'm getting? The first thing I get is brown sugar.
Yeah.
And then maple. And that's all I'm getting. And it's super nice.
Oh man, it smells so good.
It's really nice. And it doesn't even have the aroma of like a heavy dark, like a 12%. It's just...
You don't get the booze? Because I smell booze.
No. I'm not getting the booze. I get sweet. I get the brown sugar, which I love brown sugar. And then maple. So... I give it a 5.
Nice.
I love the way this smells because it's not too strong. It's very subtle, but you get the brown sugar immediately, and then the maple comes out, and that's all I'm getting. And it smells really good. So, all right.
So excited.
Taste. Let's get to the taste.
I have to say, I got a little on my hands, and I just did this. I feel like my hands are stuck together. But that's maple for you. Authentic maple, right?
Especially mixed with brown sugar, and it's got the Belgian candy sugar too. So it's got a lot of sugar. Yeah. What you getting?
This is good.
Yeah. What you getting?
The taste completely follows the nose. Like the brown sugar, overwhelming sense of sweetness, which we just described. Super smooth, like velvety smooth. Oh man, it's really good. This is like pure liquid dessert.
You know, I'm not getting coffee. I get a little bit of vanilla, but I'm not getting no coffee.
I do.
Do you?
It's definitely, not at the forefront, but it's there.
Yeah, I'm getting maple. Maple and sugar. I'm getting like a heavily maple syrup sugar. That's what I'm getting.
Woo!
Right? This is dessert.
Yeah.
It's so sweet. I wish I get a little more coffee or had a little more coffee aroma, but it's all, you almost want to pour it on pancakes. It's so sweet.
I know.
And mapley. Yeah.
I know. Wow.
What do you think? Carbonation is not too bad, even for the small bubbles.
Yeah.
It's carbonated.
Yeah, it's not
it
flat.
definitely, it fizzes in your mouth a little bit, but not too bad. So, yeah, what are you going to give it?
You know, I'm gonna give it a 4.
Okay.
I really like it. I mean, it's the flavors are so well blended. It's just I'm getting everything that's described, but the alcohol taste part is what's throwing me off. Like, I don't know.
See, I'm not getting the alcohol.
I'm getting like, you know, just like pure raw alcohol that seems misplaced. So for that reason, a 4. But I really, you know, besides that, I think it's really nicely done. Yeah,
I give it a 4 too. I almost want to give it a 4.5. But it's like I said, I kind of get where you're getting a little bit of alcohol on the finish, which we'll get to, but there's a little bit. But man, it's just so sweet. I wish there was a little bit of coffee in it, but super sweet, super nice, and like you said, it's well balanced. Like it's a good balanced beer for a 12. It's very well balanced.
It really is.
Yeah. So what about the texture? 12%. Kind of light a little bit for a 12.
It is a little light for a 12, but I'm okay with that.
Me too.
I thought I was expecting something, especially by the way it poured. I was expecting something super like syrupy,
thick,
and it's really not. It's nice. Like I don't think I would want anything thicker than this. Yeah. So did I expect it to be more for a 12%? Yes, but I'm pleased with where it's at. So I am sticking with a 4 on texture.
Yeah, especially the way it poured. It looked.
I know.
It looks so thick.
I know.
It looked like motor oil.
Almost intimidating when you see a pour like that.
Almost too thick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's really nice.
It's really good. Yeah. I think I'm going to give it a 4 too. I actually did. I give it a 4 because I'm right there with you. I think for a 12, it's a nice 12. It's in that 10 to 12 range, but it's a nice 12. It's not too thick because a lot of times, you don't eat. Like a lot of times we want to share a 12. I could drink probably a whole can of this, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't you? It's a sipper.
It would take me a long time, but I could get through it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one though. So what about the finish?
The finish is nice. There's still that alcohol aspect for me that's
just a little bit.
I get it towards the end. Initially all you get is sweetness, and then that starts to dissipate, and then there's that alcohol. It almost tastes like hard booze, like like a vodka or a tequila. Like it's very harsh, and so I don't love that part of the finish.
See, I don't get that.
But even after that's gone, then you're just left with the sweetness and kind of a dry, sticky finish.
It's sticky.
It's sticky, like, for sure.
So what do you give the finish?
I'm sticking with a 4.
You're going to stick with a 4? Yeah. I understand where you're getting that. I'm not getting that hard boozy on my palate that much, but I am getting a little bit like, it doesn't have the bourbon barrel, but it's kind of like that kind of alcohol, like you said. It's a sweetness though, like you get from bourbon barrels at the alcohol, the sweetness of it. So whatever it is, it's good. It's not bad. I'm almost done. So this shows right there that I like to finish, because when I like to finish, I keep wanting to sip it over and over again. So with that, I'm going to actually give the finish a 4 too, because it doesn't seem that alcohol to my palate. To you, it does. To me, it's not bad at all. I understand where you're getting it. I wish it finished just a little bit different, but it's not bad at all. And I just keep drinking it because I like the finish of it. So I give it a 4. Yeah. So for a total, Janet, what do you give your Sugar Shack Diaries? Sugar Shack Diaries. Maple Mocha Stout from humble Forager Brewery. What's your total?
My total was a 4.2 out of 5. Really a welcomed surprise.
Yes.
It was so full of flavor. I'm getting everything that they describe on the can, which
still is.
Which is always welcomed. Yeah. Sometimes they completely
That's good.
change as they warm, right?
Yeah.
my only hang up really throughout the entire beer drinking experience was the alcohol. Like, I think I would really like this beer more maybe if it was like a 10%er, maybe not a 12. Yeah. And I kind of think if somebody were to blindfold me and give me a taste of this, I might think it was bourbon barrel, which I'm not. Occasionally, I like a bourbon barrel by certain breweries, but it's not my preference. It's not my go-to. So the alcohol just, like I said, it's almost like a hard alcohol rather than just beer, the alcohol you get from beer. So 4.2 out of 5. Really enjoyed it. Look forward to others.
From Humble
Forager.
Yeah, it's funny. I don't get the bourbon barrel at all.
Yeah.
And I'm very sensitive to that because I get it. We get it a lot.
Yeah, could be just me.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Yeah, we're different.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What's your score?
So I give it a 4.22. 2.2. We both give 4.2. Yeah, I like this beer a lot. It's I don't get the alcohol you get in the bourbon barrel stuff. I get mostly maple syrup, and it's super sweet. But that's what I get. And then at the end, it's a little bit of an alcohol, but it's not much to me. Yeah. So at 12%, you almost guaranteed some of that, but there's a lot of sweetness to it. So anyway, Gumbo Mud review is a 4.2 for Humble Forager. What is it? Maple Mocha Stout. So go get out there, try it. Try to find this anywhere you can, 20 states. So you grab a can and stuff, and I would think they'd probably brew some kegs too for some breweries tap rooms to have on tap.
Yeah, I would think so.
Around. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. Click the like and share button and share it with everyone, and click the subscribe button for more dark beer reviews.
And you can find us on Instagram. It's Gumbo Mud, MUDD. We're always putting out new content several times a week, and we'll do a post when we release our newest YouTube video. So find us there and follow us.
Yeah, and thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next review.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.